Hey fellas, welcome back to another episode of FC Hollywood. As you can see on the trade pile, doing a little update, just sold a couple more players. Actually quite a lot, I think I sold most of the trade pile full actually. And yeah, just making a lot of coins through the championship players. Unfortunately, right now, it's current time recording, it's currently Saturday, early morning, 2 o'clock. A lot of players aren't selling. I don't really know what's happened. There's been a bit of a silver market crash, I guess you could say. We had it before a few episodes ago where we realised that we had to lower the prices a bit of the players we were buying. We were selling a lot of the Sheffield Wednesday centre backs, so like 4,000 coins. They dropped down to about 2.5. But now it's like everyone is like nearly below 1,000 coins, except some of the Stoke players. I don't know what that is been caused by. I haven't really looked into it too much, but there does seem to be a lot more of the rarer players on the market. And actually, here we get a board player, Sherman Cam. It's actually Mesut Ozil winning an untradeable pack. Maybe the best untradeable pack we got this so far this series. He's not particularly used player in the game. Hasn't been for a number of years now, ever since his decline in form at Arsenal. Really, hasn't really played that many games in the last few years. And yeah, I don't really know what's the cause of it, but there seems to be a lot more players appearing on the market of the rarer ones, and people seem to be actually listing them up now at their correct prices. An example I can think of is Luongo, the centre back from from Sheffield Wednesday. That you can find him for like 950, 1,000, and before, there'd be the odd one that would be like 1,200 coins. The rest would be just listed as the bog standard 150 to 10,000 by now, and just it seems to just people have been listing them at the correct price. I don't know, but it should level it out. It did after the old last time it did, where a lot of the players decreased in price. But we'll probably see in the next video, because I haven't recorded anything really ahead of this. I recorded a few games, but it's unlikely they'll be used. They're very bad gameplay wise, and I might have a couple of trade pile updates, but nothing too major. But hopefully it levels itself out. As of today, I had a full 100 trade pile full, and I think I sold like 10 players during the daytime of listing them up. So yeah, I'm not going to lower them or anything. I'm just going to maybe stop trading for a while, wait for the players to sell, just to keep it up. I don't really want to lose that much money. I can just wait, because at this current point in time, there's not really many players that we have to get. We have a lot of coins. We're nearing closer to getting Kingsley Coman, the road to the final guy. I'm not really too fussed about getting Goretzka or anyone. Excuse me. Not really too fussed about getting him. I don't know when I'll end the series. I imagine when I want to get to Ballack, closer, Inform Neuer, and maybe a simple one is the Team of the Year nominee Kimmich, as EA have completely fucked the winter things for us. I don't think they're doing the ones to watches. They're doing like winter refresh cards, which I have absolutely no idea. It's clearly quite a bit of a cash grab. It literally makes zero sense. If any of you have seen it, they just released loads of random players. Half of them have been transferred, half of them have been like just complete random players, like Hector Herrera from Atletico has just got like an 86 rare card now. I have absolutely no idea what it means or why they've done it. But they did some transfer players get an upgrade, but none of the Odriozola didn't really get one, which I thought would have been a really good opportunity for them business-wise for a cash grab card or a good card in the Bundesliga, because I'm pretty certain all the right backs, the good ones in the Bundesliga at least, have been like SBCs or objectives. So I don't really see why they didn't release him. unless they have and I've just missed it, but I've definitely looked at the picture and he wasn't on it. But yeah, I mean, a bit disappointing, but never mind. I guess it makes it easier for us to get the players, but yeah, hopefully I don't know when they're playing. They're playing on Sunday, but hopefully they get another informal summon that isn't Lewandowski for the 800th time. Anyway, picking up Coutinho here, another player that I thought we bought last episode, one to watch, very nice looking card, but unfortunately, I don't know, he doesn't do it for me, particularly as a left winger or a left mid. I think he's more of a cam, and his cam card is way too expensive, and it's less ratings than him, and I like the players we've got at the moment in there, particularly Muller and stuff like that. Thiago maybe is I told you last episode, he's really annoying me at the moment, but I haven't actually played with the team since then to try and amend it. I've been doing the objectives to get Daniel James because I just was a bit bored, especially with the gameplay at the moment online. It's absolutely terrible. It just makes you irate, really, just trying to play the game, and just in particular like the touches and the passing, and even on single player the passing is pretty terrible. Yeah, it's just not fun to play at the moment, and just every shot you seem to have gets blocked, and I don't know, just it seems like you don't really need to defend anymore, which is annoying. Like every time I try and do a bit of manual defending, such as like jockey the man or try and close down the ball, they just seem to rebound off each other, and the fight goes for a goal. But if you leave it to manual defend, without even controlling the centre back, they seem to get in the way all the time. But then suddenly they make a tackle. So again, it's just the latest update, really. I mean, it'll probably be fixed in a week or two, or something like that. But as you'll see on the screen right now, doing the SBCs, the League of Nations, or the nation, or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know, the advanced SBCs, the two ones which are actually affordable to do at the moment, and that don't require any effort in terms of loyalty and stuff, because we have a few players in the club that we can use to get the loyalty, and I can't really bother to do the national pride or the I don't know what the other one's called, but the one where you get like 13k for completing it. But the ones to actually get the packs require loyalty, and yeah, it's not expensive, but it's just a bit too much effort for some packs, and I wouldn't really be able to do that. I think here we get a board, especially a man of the match card. Unfortunately, he's worth fuck all. Belgian league player Rafaelov, just not really worth a lot of coins. I think I just straight up discarded him. So I think that's our first special card of the series that we kind of pack. To be honest, he's probably usable in like a fun team, but yeah, I'm not going to use him. And yeah, the coins are the coins at the end of the day, and you just got to get them. Got to get the coins. So yeah, it's good to start off with actually a decent pack. These packs usually are pretty good. The ones from the SBCs I found over the course of FIFA ever since they've been out, usually been profitable, which is why I did it, because I think there's literally zero way you can actually lose money on them if you do it right. There's no real particular way to do it. You just got to see what players you have in the club, really. Untradeable, it tends to reduce the price. Don't you really use footbin for these, because obviously a lot of people are copying the squad and it can increase the price. And also, it's a good site to use for in-demand players, for example, like informs and stuff, and like Neymar's and your Mbappe's. But like for players that are like non-rares from random leagues but have a very common nation like Brazil or something, they don't update the price frequently, maybe like twice a day. So you could see, it filters it as well for the SBCs. Like it'll do the cheapest squad, and obviously if a player price hasn't been updated in 6 hours, it'll just do the cheapest buy now that it's in at that time. And a lot of players can be more expensive, and you'll just end up paying out the arse for players that you could have done cheaper if you just use your own imagination. I think that's the whole point of it as well. It's kind of just makes it more entertaining rather than copying a squad. You're actually trying to figure it out yourself. But yeah, that's what I did anyway. I just decided to use the players in the club, and some of them were quite expensive, obviously, because these SBCs are always in demand, which is why I think the League SBC trading methods are quite quite successful. As you get Portuguese centre mid, Moutinho. Always see when you see the Portuguese flag, you always expect Ronaldo, but it's never to be. Never pack Ronaldo, never pack Messi, never pack Neymar either. Have I packed? I can't remember. I think I packed Mbappe, but when he was like 83 rated. Yeah, I've never packed any. I think I packed Salah this year, but untradeable. He's probably been the highest rated. And I was thinking about it as well. Pack-wise, the best actual tradable player I got, I remember, was Scream Bernard. Sold for 200k. Packed him on my mate's house when I was in Sheffield. That took me like 32 quid worth of FIFA points to actually get, but yeah, it was just a bit of fun, really, isn't it? I don't see myself buying FIFA points ever again, to be honest. I just don't think they're really worth it. And bear in mind, I only really play this game. This series really what's got me back into playing this game. I did just stop playing. I could do it every year around November. Just don't play it regularly anymore because of every year it's different problems, different reasons to stop playing. Particularly, it's always been the gameplay ever since about FIFA 17. In my eyes, I thought I got a future star here, right? But I have absolutely no idea what the lines or the boards or the fucking tunnel means anymore. We had just got Real Albiol. I mean, he's not a very good player, is he? But yeah, for me, it's actually just a Champions League card. That's what threw you off. But I've had it before. I've got the lines and not got a Champions League card. So yeah, I have absolutely no idea what it means. But yeah, just I think this hasn't been the worst FIFA in recent memory. The worst one for me was definitely a spell in FIFA 18 where the game was literally unplayable, and it was kind of infuriating at the same time. Last year as well, half the time the game was pretty bad. As we get Werner here, unfortunately, I think today. No, he didn't get us, but he got an upgrade today, rather. To about an 86, I think he got an upgrade to. Must have been an 86, because it was only the +3s that got updated. But yeah, there was a spell in FIFA 19 where the game was just absolutely infuriating. But this one is pretty bad, and probably one of the worst in my history of playing Ultimate Team. I remember back in the day, people used to complain about FIFA 14 being bad when it first came to PS4, and I don't know, nowadays I long for the days of having that kind of gameplay pack where it's just smooth and it was more balanced as well. Like, no particular, you could use whatever team you wanted, as we get Caputo, Inform and Allen in the same pack. This Caputo guy, obviously he's not really a high target player. He's an 84 rated Inform, but his 81 I think I had was very, very good, and that's an Inform I would consider using. He looks a very good player, at least, and if his old card was anything to go by, he'll be a great finisher. Particularly he's quite fast. He's only got quite good strength as well. I don't think he's only like 5'10", but he's one of those players that's hard to tackle. But I don't know, because in this most recent patch I don't know what rules apply anymore. Players seem to defy the laws of physics, and yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know when the next episode will be out after this, because I'm currently focusing on really doing squad battles because I got like halfway into it, and it takes a lot of games to get the James card. It takes like minimum 15, I think. A lot of them are difficulty related, so you have to play someone legendary and get a lot of squad battle points for doing that. As we hope, I don't see that. It's just, again, Dutch centre back. I don't know who I thought this was, but it's like it's a walkout, a rare Derai, and like a day after this as well, he got an inform. So I'm not really one that gets angry about that because the pack weight would go down when I got the right. I would have got fucking Van Dijk maybe, I don't know, or Delict or someone. I think Delict was in form this week as well, but yeah, nothing major coming out of his packs really. Alan is obviously a pretty good player. As we get another inform here, this has actually been quite a decent pack opening for special cards and high rated players. Unfortunately, no like normal cards that are like 86, 87 rated are particularly worth anything anymore. Alan, I remember when I first bought him, right at the start of the game, was worth about 90k. It's about worth 10 now, so yeah, not really anything to get excited about. But I do like packing the good players, and it doesn't really matter about the coins for me. It's just all about the special cards, really. A lot of people have been complaining about the future stars when they were out. The drop rates for them were very low. Obviously, you didn't really expect to pack one, but I remember like a few years ago when they, I think it was last year actually, the pack rate seemed to be a lot better because I think I even packed one. I may have packed one of the crap ones, but I think I packed Calvert-Lewin maybe, someone like that. Not particularly great one, but actually I think we sold Hunter for like 12k. I didn't realize they were that expensive. I usually just buy the players with them on because I think it's kind of pointless. Soon they're worth 12k, and you only really want to put them on a good player. No one's going to remove them. Like, who's buying them to put on players that is then going to go and remove them out of spite or something? I don't know. But yeah, it's just so much cheaper to do it that way. Maybe if you're using like a fun card, a player that you like in particular. For the James thing, I was using the James objective. I was using him from Calvert-Lewin because I'm a big fan of Calvert-Lewin. I think he's going to be a great striker one day. Hopefully, future getting in the England team. Because I really think he's like 6'2". He's a goal scorer. I think that he's got a lot of aspects that is all good to be a world class striker. I think under Ancelotti at Everton, he said that. I think he said the same thing. And he's getting a lot more game time than I think he should. Because I don't know. I don't think like what they did was like play Richarlison up front. I don't think Richarlison's a natural born striker. And like they have like Tosun stuff, but they sent him out on loan. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he gets. That's why he's one of those players that he wasn't very expensive, but I did want to use, and bit of a I don't know. Just a player really I like. Like a lot of people like those players who go on Reddit. Just played over 400 games of Mario Gomez this year, and that's fair enough, isn't it? Like if you like a player, use him on Hop Team. It's pretty brave. Considering he's a bit of a fucking cart horse, but yeah, this is the game that made me really turn against this gameplay. Playing against this team, I usually, for the thumbnails of the videos, if you haven't noticed, I take a screenshot of like a player celebrating. I usually do it like one take per episode if I score with an interesting player or something. Like last episode, I think it might have been last episode actually. I scored with Sula, centre back, first centre back in the series to actually score a goal in the main team. So I celebrated with him, but I did it quick, and I got enough opportunity to get the screenshot and stuff like that. That was absolutely great tackle there from Sula. Completely taking the man out, unlike all the other episodes where I think I've won the ball. That time I just fucking had it, and it was so delayed as well. Like I don't know if you can tell. This may sound like a bit of an excuse, but I did not mean to completely take him out. It was just a bit of delay in the game. I swear, I'm not lying. But yeah, everything just feels so slow in this game, particularly the build up. Like putting a player for on goal like that. You see, the only player I think could ever score that for me would be Gnabry. From that angle, so I'm glad he got put up for on goal. But you know what I mean? Like he's playing in the cam position there. Maybe that's what a right winger would play, but he's a right midfielder in this current setup of the team. So I don't really understand why he's going for one guy. I don't know where Thiago's going half the time. He's just hanging out on the far side of the pitch. And that counted as a goal, apparently. Sula, again, I think scoring for the second episode in a row. Maybe I'll put him in this thumbnail. I don't know. I can't remember what I said as the last one. I think it might have been Taliso. But yeah, Sula should be in this thumbnail, hopefully. And we score there with Coleman, I think. And I thought we'd won this game. And unfortunately, no matter how hard I try, just my players are so much slower than his. As you see that, I don't know what is wrong with the centre back. He decided just to move out of the way. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.